Military commanders have long operated within the OODA loop: observe, orient, decide, and act. It's a framework for human cognition, where intelligence is gathered, analyzed, and eventually acted upon. Historically, authorizing a single strike through this chain required days or even weeks of deliberation. To bypass these human constraints, the Pentagon is bringing a new architecture online: Joint All-Domain Command and Control, or JADC2. JADC2 is designed as a centralized network architecture. Its goal is to dissolve the communication silos that currently isolate the Army, Navy, Air Force, Space Force, and cyber domains, forcing every service to share data on a single unified fabric. This shift suggests that human processing speeds are being phased out as the baseline for military operations. Mechanically, JADC2 functions by ingesting and fusing raw data from over 150 disparate sensors. It sweeps up everything from satellite imagery and drone feeds to ground-based signals intelligence simultaneously. This chart visualizes how the system analyzes that fused data in real time. It instantly identifies a detected threat and matches it to the specific weapon system across any military branch best suited to neutralize it. The military calls this the speed of relevance. By automating the analysis, the system can assign kill targets without waiting for a human team to process the raw input. This means the most critical links in the kill chain, identifying a target and choosing the response, are being moved from human desks to algorithmic outputs. These concepts are no longer restricted to laboratory testing. This architecture is currently being refined in active combat zones. In Ukraine, the Brave One tech cluster has partnered with Silicon Valley firms like Palantir to build a state-regulated engine for autonomous systems. Through this partnership, sensitive, real-world kinetic combat data is fed directly into commercial AI models. The footage from actual missions is used to train these systems on the realities of modern warfare. The conflict has effectively provided the high-volume dataset needed to move autonomous orchestration from theory into operational reality. The first strategic-level test of this system occurred on February 28, 2026, during Operation Epic Fury, a joint U.S.-Israeli offensive against Iran. For context, a standard historical targeting cycle for an operation of this magnitude would stretch across several days to account for human deliberation and multi-stage approvals. During Operation Epic Fury, Allied forces conducted nearly 900 strikes within the first 12 hours. This pace was only possible because AI acted as the core of the targeting process, compressing the decision cycle from days to minutes. In response to this performance, the Pentagon issued the AI-First Warfighting Directive. Programs like SwarmForge are now accelerating the transition toward human-on-the-loop operations, where machines manage the bulk of tactical execution. Warfare has moved into a state of algorithmic speed chess. The advantage now lies with the force that can process the board and execute moves faster than human perception can track. But this reliance on speed introduces a significant risk: the collapse of the human OODA loop. Human oversight often becomes a performative rubber stamp. When a commander is presented with machine-generated targets in mere seconds, they lack the cognitive bandwidth to meaningfully verify the data before authorizing force. This creates a path for AI hallucinations. A false radar signature or corrupted data point could be approved in seconds, triggering a strike by an autonomous drone swarm before anyone realizes the error. In a battle space defined by electronic warfare and sensor interference, an unverified hallucination risks triggering a cycle of automated, uncontrollable escalation. There is also the issue of infrastructure. The U.S. military is building its central nervous system on private Silicon Valley architecture. This creates a vendor lock-in that is difficult to reverse. It also means that fragile private cloud networks are now primary targets for any adversary looking to paralyze the U.S. kill chain. We are also seeing corporate ethics give way to military requirements. In 2026, the Pentagon blacklisted Anthropic after the company refused to remove safety constraints on its autonomous weapon models. The shift was immediate. OpenAI took over the defense contracts, illustrating how easily the military-industrial complex can bypass the ethical boundaries set by individual developers. Integrating AI into the kill chain has changed the calculus of global security. Lethal decision-making is being moved into private, complex algorithms that operate beyond the threshold of human deliberation. To understand how these systems are rewriting the rules of power, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep auditing the transition.